So we've got this clinical psychologist lady, right? Her name's Rose. She works in an emergency psychiatric unit. And one day, a patient whose professor, how you say, intentionally kicked the bucket by going to pound town on his face with a fucking hammer right in front of her a few days ago, comes in and starts talking all this crazy shit about the weird, scary things she's been seeing.
It's like it wears people's faces like masks. Sometimes it looks like my grandfather who died in front of me when I was 7.
I'm not sure I understand.
It looks like people. It looks like different people. Sometimes it pretends to be someone that I know. Sometimes it's a random stranger. Sometimes...
Apparently, some paranormal entity has been harassing and haunting her by wearing the faces of people she knows and doing all sorts of fucked up shit like smiling at her.
But not a friendly smile. It's the worst smile I've ever seen in my life. And whenever I see it, I just get this god-awful feeling like something really terrible is gonna happen.
Obviously, the science and logic-oriented doctor that deals with literal crazy people on a day-to-day basis doesn't fucking believe she's seeing imaginary smiling people. So she gets frustrated, has a demon-induced panic attack, then slits her fucking throat in the shape of a smile right in front of our crazy doctor lady. And wouldn't you know it, she starts seeing smiling people too.
Rose. Whoa.
So she goes to see her own fucking therapist. Oh, that's so crazy. The sheer fucking irony of a therapist not believing the crazy things her patient claims to be seeing and then going on to see her own fucking therapist about the same crazy shit she herself refused to believe just 2 days ago.
Have you considered the reason you feel stuck could actually be more about your mother's suicide?
Oh yeah, her mom intentionally kicked the buckets too when she was little. Unrelated to this whole demonic shit, of course. I think. Later on, she accidentally kills her cat, wraps it up and hands it to her nephew as a fucking birthday present. Everyone starts freaking out. She gets her first clear view of the smiling demon in broad daylight, then lands ass first into a glass coffee table. Her fiancé starts distancing himself from her because her mom was crazy too and he ain't trying to live with no fucking crazy bitch, let alone pass down crazy bitch genes to his future kids, and her boss makes her take a temporary leave of absence to go figure her shit out. So she goes to see the wife of the professor who went to pound town on his face with the hammer and finds out that he saw someone intentionally kick the bucket too, some lady at a conference a few days before he did the thing with the hammer. So now there's a chain going all the way back from Rose to the crazy girl to her professor to the lady at the conference, each individual on the chain intentionally kicking the bucket in front of the next person and seemingly passing down the curse in the process. At this point, she's thoroughly convinced she's been cursed, so she tries to tell all the important people in her life, but they all keep saying she's going crazy like her mom. So she goes to her ex who's a detective and they follow the chain all the way back to 20 fucking victims. They eventually find this guy that managed to circumvent the curse by killing a random person in front of someone else instead, that way killing a soul in front of another soul, thereby passing the curse to the key eyewitness but managing to keep his own life in the process. I mean, he's in prison of course, but at least he's alive. They go to see him in prison and he essentially tells her that she needs to kill somebody in a very violent way in front of another person in order to thoroughly traumatize them so she can save herself. Each victim only survived for 7 days after receiving the demon before intentionally kicking the bucket and passing it down to someone else, and she's on her 5th day. With only 2 days left, we speedrun our way through this 2-hour movie, really great pacing by the way, and we get to the third act where she's basically trying to decide what the fuck she's gonna do while persistently being terrified by this fucking fuckface fuck nigga demon in increasingly horrifyingly creative ways, which, besides the incredibly engaging, fast-paced breakneck plot and riveting supernatural premise, might just be my favorite part of the movie. So let's run through my top 3 favorite demon scares so far. Number 3. A day after she gets the curse, her alarm system goes off at night, so she gets a routine call from her home security company. Standard procedure, nothing out of the ordinary here, so she picks up the phone. The lady asks for her information, asks some standard questions, then inquires as to whether or not she's currently alone in the house. She says yes because her fiancé is at work, then the lady on the phone is like,
"Are you sure?
What?
Wait for it.
Are you sure you haven't let something inside, Rose? Look behind you."
Then boom! The phone rings again! You were never on the phone with your home security company. That was just the demon nigga fucking with you all along. He even fucked with us, the audience, with the way he smoothly set up that generic ass from the back jump scare, only to subvert our expectations with that dope ass phone trick. Whew! Alright. Number 2. After she finds out about the change, she goes to her sister to express her pain, but she just calls her crazy and tells her to leave. So she goes back to her car, does some breathing exercises for a bit. We then see her sister quickly approaching the car, presumably to apologize for invalidating her feelings and calling her fucking crazy. She gets to the car, knocks on the glass. Rose tries to open the window and her head just hangs off her neck with a big ass smile on her face. Then Rose just starts freaking out in the driveway in clear view of her sister and her entire family, making her look even more fucking crazy. This particular scare is great because it's just so funny on so many levels. I mean, it's just 2 levels, but still. And finally, we have number 1. This is after she's seen the prison guy, so she's back home trying to figure out what the fuck she's gonna do. When her therapist stops by to make sure she's not a threat to herself, so she's not legally bound to notify law enforcement, Rose reluctantly lets her in. They talk for a bit, then in the middle of their conversation, she gets a phone call. She picks it up and it's her fucking therapist, bro! What the fuck? She's been chatting with the fuckface demon nigga this whole time! I repeat, what the absolute fine fuck! This nigga's a menace, bro. This nigga's a fucking menace. This nigga's a fucking menace, bro! And to make shit worse, bro is like, almost time, Rose. Alluding to the fact that it's almost time for her to fucking kill herself. What the fuck, bro? Oh, this nigga's the GOAT. This nigga's the GOAT. Oh, fucking hell. She ultimately decides to seclude herself and face the demon head on, since the only way it spreads is by traumatizing other people. Cool plan so far, but then her dumbass ex follows her to her fucking secluded cabin, knowing fully well that if he sees her unalive herself, he'll instantly get the curse.
No!
Hey, yo, my man, come over here a little bit. Come on, let me talk to you for a little bit. What are you doing? She broke up with you and essentially refused to talk to you or even give you the time of day until the very moment she needed you because you had access to police records. Then proceeded to use you as she pleased throughout the whole movie. This is not somebody that likes or even cares about you, bro. So how the fuck you about to risk your life for her? I can't deal with dumbass characters like this, bro. I can't deal with fucking dumbasses like this, nigga. We actually get a good character moment where she finds out. Nope. We actually get a good character moment where we find out that she actually let her mom die when she could have called for help, which is why she became a clinical psychologist in the first place, so she could help the mentally unwell as a way to compensate for the guilt she feels about not being able to help her mom when she was young.
But you didn't stop it. You wished that I would die. Because I was afraid of you! I was 10 years old!
Listen, that's all great stuff, but that's not the central conceit of this movie. We're not here for well-written character arcs or emotionally charged, deeply traumatic maternal revelations. We're here to see that fuck you, fuckface demon nigga fuck some shit up, bro! So let's get to it!
You can't escape your own mind.
Oh shit, go back. Fuck, that nigga's scary, bro. What the fuck? Anyway, her mom turns back into the demon, or the demon reverts back to its original form, however you want to put it. She throws fire at it burns to death. She goes back to civilization and whoops, nope, look like you got bamboozled again, bitch. You're still in the fucking cabin, nigga. She goes back in to fight the demon nigga again, but he reveals his final boss form. Goes inside her. Then she burns herself to death while this dumbass fully combat trained police officer watches her do it, knowing fully well that he's about to get cursed when all he needed to do was just run away so he doesn't fucking see it, or I don't fucking know, tackle this skinny bitch and take the matchstick from her, or you could just stand there and just let your ex put a curse on you, you fucking dumbass nigga. Oh god, this nigga's so dumb, bro. Anyway, she burns herself, he gets the curse, and we cut to credits. That's it. Now you gotta wait 2 whole days to watch the sequel. Good luck! But hey yo, come on over here, bro. Let me tell you something. In the meantime, while you waiting them 2 days for the sequel, you can just, you could just hop on over to my fucking Patreon. We got some good stuff over there, got some good stuff over there, okay. let me calm down a little bit. Let me tell you about it. It's my podcast. It's my baby. It's my baby girl. That's my podcast called Echoes Echo. We do a bunch of, fun stuff on there, like fuck do we do? Fuck. Oh yeah, we review movies. You know what I'm saying? We review movies. And that's it. It's not much else. It's just the same shit here, but longer form. And instead of a fucking detailed analysis, we review movies. I answer your questions. We react to, review, fucking analyze, commentate on Reddit, dumbass Reddit stories. And yeah, that's about it. It's a good time over there. So give me money. You can ask me questions and get some other cool stuff, I guess. Anyway, whoo! This was fun. Subscribe to the Patreon. No, fuck, messed it up. Whoo! Well, this was fun. Subscribe to the Patreon. Link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next analysis.
What are you...
I thought I would come check on you.
Okay, I appreciate it, but I don't need you to check on me.
That's the person you risk your life for, bro. She's the reason you foolishly let yourself get cursed, nigga. Oh, God, I really hope this dumbass isn't the star of the fucking sequel.